Hello, Sagittarius. Happy birthday, whoever is celebrating. um, well, this is your end of 2020 Oracle and Tarot reading. And we survived. I mean, there's still 1 month left, A lot can happen in 1 month. But now we are going to pull some cards to see how it's going to be and what is happening with the energies and everything. I'm sorry for not doing the November reading. I actually was not able to do it because I was literally dying from pain. And I said this in other videos, but I will say this once again. I had some tooth problems, and because of Corona, it kind of got complicated, and I couldn't go to a dentist, and it all went too far for too long, and it was very painful. Okay, so a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. So I just needed to clear my energies and get back into my good old self to be able to do these readings for you. And I'm happy that I managed to do at least these readings for you this month and the end of this year, because I think it's really important that we get some messages for this time. So my take on all of this is that it's been a very challenging year, and I think it was challenging for all of us, and we probably went through a lot of things, and none of them was very easy, and I think none of us had an easy run. And somehow, even if you were not directly impacted with Corona or something, it kind of went all psychological on every single person in the world, which is so fucking crazy. And yeah, I can say that this is probably one of those years when you just cannot believe what is happening, and it's actually happening, and you need to deal with it in the best way you know how. So I think it's time for us to just relax, release whatever we were holding, whatever we are still holding in us, and just, try to look forward and hope for a better future, of course. And if there were some lessons we were learning and we learned through this period, now it's time to, focus on them, see, counter blessings, whatever. Whatever it's possible to just go ahead and look into this 2021 that's coming. And it is the end of a cycle, even if we want to and even if we don't want to. I mean, it's obvious that we are in this year cycle, and it feels like something coming to an end, and definitely something new will start. So there's a lot of things happening in this period, and energies can be all over the place. So let's just try and go through in the best possible way that we can. And I'm also doing this with these videos, It's like there is a period when everything just goes perfect, easy, and I start doing the videos and I do everything and I put it up and everything is perfect. But then there's these months when it's really like, okay, you can do it. So maybe this is also happening to every one of us. So we all have our good days, we all have our bad days. So it's kind of normal. Also, I want to say that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with each and every one of us and one of you. So if your sun, moon, Venus, or rising sign is in Sagittarius, then this is your reading and it should resonate. But if it doesn't, please check your placements and check out other videos. I will put all of them together, so you can definitely go and look if there's somewhere some other message that you need hidden and that resonates better with you. Yeah, I also wanted to say that I think it's really important now to calm down, to kind of get cozy. You know, the winter is here already and it's getting colder, and the nights are longer and the day is shorter, and all this transitioning, you know, from every possible aspect, and now also I'm transitioning from one year to another. So there's a lot of things that were happening, and I know that it was hard to balance it out. So now I think it's time to, you know, declutter and clear out the energy, and maybe, you know, open yourself up for a fresh new beginning. Um, to get more like clear messages, I want to use angel therapy oracle cards for this month and for this end of the year cycle. I totally believe that we are protected in a way, and that there is always someone there who is, you know, on your side. And maybe you don't see this person, or it's not a person, or maybe it's just an entity or something that is there. And I think you can always call on for the help. And if you are not a person who believes in that, then maybe you believe in me telling you something. So I will going to do that for you. So I will definitely start with messages from the angels or spirits or guides or ancestors, you know, anyone who has a message for Sagittarius for the end of 2020 that you need to hear. And from that, we will start with everything else and go through tarot and then oracle again, and we'll have hopefully get this end of the year message for you. So let's see, what do we have there? So angel spirits and guides, please give us the most accurate messages for Sagittarius for the end of 2020. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Most accurate messages. That was the most accurate and fell out. Oh, okay. So the first card you got is vacuum away your vacuum away fear. I'm sorry. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energies from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. So if there is something that is happening with you which is based on fear, and you feel it as fear inside of you, and this fear can be very contagious and it can be spread around in a very, very easy way. And maybe this fear is also like Corona, you know, it can also be this, a lot of people are afraid, a lot of people are just not in the right place, in a mentally right place because of this situation. So, well, advice here is call Raphael and Michael to help you. And if you believe in angels, you can definitely do that. But if there's someone else you think you should call, or you need someone else's protection, do that, you know, because definitely, and this is also kind of, I think, important symbol. See? So maybe it is based on that, okay? Maybe it really is connected to Corona. Maybe you have a situation now where people get infected and they have this virus, and the whole situation is kind of complicated and not quite normal for you, and you're not in a normal state of mind. So whatever it is, you know, really call in for this help, and maybe you will at least have some like peace of mind and peace of soul inside of you. And maybe this can also influence that all this that's happening kind of works itself out, and it doesn't go further into a problem or evolves into something much worse. And here it says books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Okay, so with this card, I don't know, sometimes it's kind of weird. When it says spiritually based books, I always remember those people that are giving you like cheap books with some self-help situation, or someone discovered God or something like this. But also maybe for you it's time really to go through some of that, you know. Maybe you really need to look into some book that is close to you. Maybe you are religious, so you have to kind of like go to the Bible, go to Quran, you know, go to some book, some sacred book that you find comforting and that gives you comfort in a hard situation. So I hope this is not the case, but if it is the case and you need some hope, you know, you need something that is beyond this physical part, where you need to grab yourself to something that is not like physical, then really this is the advice for you, because you need to get away from the fear, and you need to truly believe that things can be better and that things can change and that everything can be okay. And whatever the situation is, it's somehow hard to live in that way. But at this moment, if nothing bad actually is happening now, you don't have to feel like it's happening, okay? Whatever has to happen will happen, and when it happens, you will deal with it. So now you can have hope, you can have positive energy, you can have belief, you can go and look for help in some spiritually based books, you know, and really try find some answers there, something that will be very like how do you say, comforting, okay, and nurturing for you to be able to go through a certain situation. So I really hope it's not something bad, okay? But like I said, in these times, it's kind of, and there I will take this card too, because it says Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, is with you, supporting your healing work. So Michael and Raphael are really cool angels, okay? So if you don't believe, please believe. I believe. And they will comfort you, and they will give you and show you their powers if you allow them to do it. So it's emerald green, you know, the color, and you can somehow imagine the color and make it protect you in a way. So it's also spiritually. So there are ways, but like I said, I'm not forcing anyone to become religious or something. I'm not religious, okay? I just felt some things and seen some things that are not quite easy to explain, but definitely prove to me that there is something that we don't have to see or feel to believe in, okay? And there is some power in that. Okay, so the next I want to do, and this is why I'm actually doing it, because like I said, we are in very challenging times, and I don't think that these times are calling for some masculine energy. I think we need more of feminine energy, and this is these are Soulful Woman oracle cards, and they're very feminine. They're like for uplifting this feminine energy, for empowering women and stuff like this. But I also think for now it's important for us to somehow get connected with this feminine energy, because the feminine energy is nurturing, it's intuitive, it's calm, okay, it's patient, it's full of understanding, okay. We are very comforting, and we can go through and beyond fear because we intuitively feel something. So, and it's, I think, very spiritual also. So definitely something that we should connect. And we all know that the feminine and masculine energies are not men and women. It's energy, and each and every one of us has this energy inside of us, in us and above us and around us. It doesn't matter, but we can always call in both of these energies. And you may feel them also in your life, in certain situations, how you're acting differently. And it's not connected to the gender, okay? It's connected to your energy. So this is my way of calling in the feminine energy and advice for you for this period. Okay. Okay, I will try. This is too much. I will see if there's one more. Okay, there is. Sorry. So, you got asking opens a pathway. When I ask questions of my inner being, I discovered that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. Okay, look at this beautiful card. And the other one is the power of self-talk. When my self-talk is kinder, I'm empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. So definitely two cards that it's kind of like asking yourself for the answers and also trying to comfort yourself with words and with energies and everything like that. So everything like that begins from us, okay? So if you are good to yourself, if you're nurturing yourself, if you are understanding yourself, you can then extend that to everyone around you and create a very good space, a very good healing energy and healing space. So this is really important to practice this positive self-talk and really go inward into yourself and look for answers there. And this will be also helpful in any situation, but if you are in a hard situation and even in this, like with health and everything, this can really, really be very helpful because the power we have inside is also a healing power. And sometimes, even if we don't truly believe that this is possible, sometimes a lot of healing comes from us, not from medication, not from I don't know what, it literally comes from us. And there's a lot of not doesn't have to be pills or something like this, there's a lot of plants and there's a lot of things in nature that is also very helpful for our healing. And we are in times where they are trying to find a drug or anything that can help us, but most of all, it's important to heal our bodies and our souls and to boost our immunity. And this is being done with sun and vitamin C and vitamin D, and everything that we can find in nature. So definitely work on that, and look inside for answers. Look what your body is asking you to do. Look for what your body needs and how much of something it's needed for you to feel better and good and healthy. Okay, I will see what is the starting point. Oh, these are two cards. I want to see what is the starting point of the reading. This is how we go. We first look at one card that tells us where is this reading going from. And then we will look your recent past, your recent past, your present, and your future, and the last card in the deck. So we got 7 of Pentacles. It's like tending to your own garden. It's very, very, very how can I say? This is the energy where we are really trying to look after ourselves. And this is a good start, and maybe if it was triggered by some illness or something like this, we definitely always need to do this. But even when triggered, it comes for a reason. So probably you needed to take this time. You needed to take time to tend to your own garden, to look what is it that you need to create, what is it that you need to do, what is it that you need to work on. So this is kind of okay. This is a good start for the end of the year. So in the end of the year, we also need to do some things that we probably didn't do throughout the year. So now it's coming and asking us to do it. So let's see your recent past. Ten of Swords, the Judgment, and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, it looks like you had some battles to do. You had a very exhausting period, probably. And maybe it was illness. I don't know. Now I'm kind of connecting it with this corona, but it doesn't have to be. It can be just very, very challenging and painful time where you just had enough and all these swords are stuck in you and you don't want to have it. And it kind of made you realize that there is something beyond like what, because this is also that spiritual healing. Okay, it's not just like judgment. Can be, okay, something, decision has been made or some judgment has been made, but at the same time this can also be like a release, you know, releasing something beyond you, to ask, maybe ask for someone, something to help you, to even these angels. So it seems as though, like in your recent past, you kind of did went there, and if you were tending to your garden, you managed, like the Queen of Pentacles, the energy of a Queen of Pentacles. If you're a feminine, then you're definitely in your throne. You know, you're feeling really, really good, and you're feeling fulfilled, and you're feeling all these energies that are very positive. And if you were asking for healing in a certain situation, then this is definitely proof that it came. Or if there was this release, or some spiritual awakening, or something that that happened, it definitely brought some very positive, stable energies. Or there is also possibility that you are connecting or seeing someone, you know, someone as Queen of Pentacles in your life. Okay, let's see about present and future, and I will then judge. Empress, Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry, I got confused because there were some similar cards in Virgo reading, I think. Okay, but we'll see. Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, the Strength, and down it's the Eight of Cups. It's funny because at this you have a Knight of Swords, which is like fast movement, and even sometimes fast communication. But then you have this Eight of Wands in reverse, which can be like some miscommunication, you know, or something not going the way we wanted to go. But you have this Empress here also, and this Knight of Swords, and this is Knight of Wands is here. It's like going from Queen of Pentacles to the Empress, which is the ultimate feminine energy. And this is perfect. If you are now in this energy, this is a very, very good energy. And it's bringing some movement, but there is a possibility that some things are miscommunicated or kind of shown in a wrong way. But this Knight of Wands and Five of Cups, it can lead to a person, the situation can lead to a state where you feel like there is no hope for you in this, and just gives you strength to walk away from everything. I want to clarify before I go further, because it feels like there will be some disappointment here, and this will make you want to walk away. It will just push you to and give you somehow strength to walk away from that situation. But Sun, okay, but for what? Maybe at the end of this, you know, after walking away, it's like walking away to a better place. Maybe you're dealing with like two people. someone will come fast to talk to you and give you some, but this will lead to like miscommunication, and maybe to, it will just bring everything to an end. Like it won't work the way you want it, or it will just feel like it's not worth of anything, you know, like the spilled cups, and not even thinking that there is something behind you, you know, you will just walk away from everything. Okay, let's clarify, but we'll see. It's kind of confusing reading. Let's see the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Okay. Okay, why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Yes, I thought. Okay, why is the Empress here? Judgment, High Priestess, and Ace of Cups. Why is Eight of Wands in reverse? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Five of Cups here? What are you walking away from? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Nine of Pentacles here. Sorry. So it seems that the Ten of Swords is clarified with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, which to me looks like there came like the release of something. You decided it's over, the wheel turned. There was a lot of mental clarity, and there was someone who you liked, you know. Queen, like Page of Cups, it's like a little love offer, you know, someone who wants to offer love. It's not like stable, or it's not strong, it's not like that's it, you know, the love of my life, but it's kind of like nice beginning, and it kind of released something in you, and it definitely put you in a place where you felt very stable, where you felt like, okay, now I can actually make some like manifestation. Maybe I can wish for something, maybe I can imagine something, maybe I can create something, like definitely start, you know, imagining creating something of my own, and definitely put you in a rest place, like you needed to rest after all of that. So it kind of like this energy made you come to an Empress situation where you felt really good, you feel good, but you feel nurtured, you feel happy, you feel all this feminine energy, you feel even like creating a family, you know. And actually all this is coming here too, you know, the judgment, the release, like going deep into your self, into everything that you see, looking for deeper answers, looking for deeper truth, to come to your heart, you know, to open your heart, to come closer to your heart, to open a space for love, to allow love to enter. And this is what Empress does, you know. Empress is very emotionally stable, and it's the highest form of feminine energy, where you allow things to happen. But then this Knight of Swords, and this like person is coming towards you really, really fast. But maybe this miscommunication kind of pushed you from this, and from this Knight of Swords to King of Pentacles, like, or maybe pushed you to thinking that you don't want something that is not stable. You want to walk away from anything that is not serving you. You want to walk away from the choices, from even there, if there is choice and it doesn't bring you all this fire, and it doesn't bring you to your rebirth or to your stability or to some higher place, you don't want it. You will walk away from it. You want to be able to be in a creative power. You want to be able to work or be with someone who will help you, you know, create all the stability you need and material wealth, you know, not only just like spiritual, but also material. So this Knight of Wands in your future is explained with Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Six of Cups. Okay? So it really makes me feel like there's more than one person involved in this reading. That's what is confusing me. Because we have a Knight of Swords, we have a Knight of Cups, we have a Knight of Wands. And then we have yeah, there is actually no kings here. Sorry, this was a knight also. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands. Yes. So, it shows that you are emotionally opening up. And this is what Empress has done for you. It totally puts you in this strong feminine energy. But then someone rushed in and there was a miscommunication. And it literally made you walk away. And maybe it turned, you know, maybe made you create or manifest someone different. You wanted to manifest someone different. You wanted a connection, but with someone who is different, who is not as the same as the person you were connecting before. And that maybe brought you to this Knight of Wands. But it seems as though this stirred up a lot of emotions and confusion, and it could be that this is some person from your past. Or it's relating to a person, or it's reminding you to a person from your past. And this is where you get into a situation where you feel like, oh my God, you know, all this is spilled and I don't want to go back to my past relationship. I don't want to go back to the beginning. I don't want to feel like, but it felt good. So this is explained with Page of Swords, Four of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles. This is very like individual energy, okay? So from something that was very like trying to connect to someone else and trying to do something else with someone, it's kind of like really trying to get new ideas, feeling like there is not still someone that you can share and create with, and it's like you want to do it and you want to just collect the fruits of your labor, and you want to get to your Nine of Pentacles situation where you will definitely and gather your strength, you know. And it kind of seems like that. It seems like there's some love story happening, but nothing seems very solid or stable. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I know I'm confusing you with this reading, but it's actually very confusing for me too. I mean, I see the cards, but they don't tell one line story. And they somehow don't connect. So it's possible that some of you are connecting with the water sign. It's possible that some of you are connecting with the earth sign. It's possible that you're connecting with the fire sign. It's possible that one of these are actually, I'm sorry, that one of these are actually your energies and that you're actually connecting to yourself. But definitely in each and every connection that I saw, there is something you have to do, you know, either release or walk away from something, or maybe you have to just rest and manifest what it is that you truly want. But in your future, I'm not sure, but I think that there is a possibility that from all the things that you can choose and people you can choose, that you will kind of turn to someone from your past, or it will just overwhelm you too much, this past connection, and it will just make you not move forward in that emotional way, but only in your like working on yourself, doing your thing, you know, creating something new, finding inspiration somewhere else, but still somehow missing that one cup, you know. But this will maybe come, you know, this will come later. I will pull fairy oracles for you because now I'm kind of like really confused and I wonder what the fairies will say about you for the end of the year and what will be their advice for you. And I don't know if someone can help me with this reading later when you see the video, please do. Because it started with this like corona thing and maybe someone is sick and ill and needs helping, but also with some fears and with like positive thinking, and then it kind of got like really, really weird with all of these cards mixed with emotions and working on yourself and manifesting and not I don't know, it's kind of weird. So let's see what the fairies have for you. What fairies has for Sagittarius 2020 Oracle and Tarot reading? Please tell me. Show me clearly. I will not take more than one card because there's a lot to read. We need one card. Okay, that's it. The Singer of Transfiguration. Okay, maybe this will explain all the complexity of this reading. I will put my there so that you can see the card. And the thing is, there's no way I should know, but this is number 11, so maybe, you know, make a wish. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Okay. So, the Singer of Transfiguration is transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Oh my god. English sometimes. So maybe this is what is happening here, like the transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. So maybe all of this is happening to you right now. The Singer of Transfiguration tells us that we have been through the gate, we have passed through the initiation process, and we have reached a new way of being, reflecting deep transformation within ourselves. Things will never again be what they once were. Things will never be seen in the same way by us, and this is a good thing. This singer's joyful, passionate, bright blaze of color heralds a time of fulfillment and accomplishment. So maybe that's why we end with the strength, which is so comforting. It says here, jackpot. This card in a reading signifies the joy of success after a time of struggle. Strength is at the end, okay, please. And death and rebirth is also here in the clarification of 8 of Cups, like walking away. So it's also very important because it's death and rebirth. So it says this is a card in a reading that signifies the joy of success after a time of struggle. A new way of life has been accepted and is being integrated. A sense of inner peace is growing. The struggle has all been worth it. This is a time of consolidation and joy, and is both a reward for past achievements and a time for preparation for the next climb up the path. Okay, that was very comforting, at least for me. I was now comforted because it seems like there's a lot going on and there's a lot of things and different scenarios and all this, like, something happening with you. And I don't know, maybe you're just living much faster than I can imagine. So it's possible that all this happens by the end of the year, but I somehow don't believe so. So probably you are now going through all this period, and maybe this period won't end in December. Maybe it will prolong a little into the new year and into 2021. But at the same time, end of that is strength and death and rebirth and Nine of Pentacles, and everything is very, very positive. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what you should do. Oh, there you go. It's wonderful. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So whatever it is and however you're feeling, dance with life. Find something that makes you happy and do it. Like, kill yourself with it. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do things alone. And that is true. Really, really do that. Call in everyone, call people you love, call people who share love with you, who nurture you, who care about you, and things will be much better. And leap, you go first and the universe will catch you. So sometimes we just need to allow things to unfold. But like I said, you can also ask for help from angels. You can do some things on your own. You can focus on what is it under your control that you can change, and everything else will come into place. Okay. And if there is a hard, challenging, painful moment coming and it's here, or you're going through it, trust me, it will be over and you will gain a lot of strength from whatever it is. But I see love here also happening. So maybe it will be just like this very intense, emotional roller coaster, which sometimes can be a lot of fun. Then you later realize how it's boring when nothing is happening. Anyway, I will finish this reading. It was confusing for me. I hope you resonated with some of the parts of this reading, or all of it. I don't know how, but well. I wish you a happy new year. I wish you a Merry Christmas if you're celebrating. And I really, really hope that you will have health, strength, love, all the blessings you need, protection, nourishment, gratitude, everything that is needed for a person to feel good and to release what is not longer serving you, and that you can step into a new year with a new and wonderful and fresh energy. So this is what I wish for you, and I'm sending you a lot of kisses. And if you resonated, please comment, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I see you next year. Bye bye.